Delivering the student closing is a fantastic role for this final speaker. She herself is nearly as multifaceted as the whole class of 2020. In her senior speech, she outed herself as full of contradictions, an extreme introvert who loves performing stand-up comedy, a pacifist who boxes, and I will add, as her former history teacher, she is an absolutely top-notch scientist and mathematician who brings her careful eye, curiosity, and talent to historical investigation as well, seeing all three disciplines as tools for social justice. She is cherished by her MA peers and adults alike for her deep well of generosity and compassion. She is legendarily humble, and she has an infamous #1 dad hat. She is one embodiment of the complexity, empathy, and immense talent this entire group of graduating seniors holds. I am so pleased to welcome our final student speaker to the screen, Aurelia Moriyama-Gurish.
Thank you so much, Juliet. Okay. Hello, MA, and everyone who is currently watching this and celebrating the class of 2020. Okay. The class of 2020, as we stand on the precipice of adulthood, so too the world stands on the precipice of change. With the recent success of the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, commercial space travel has never seemed closer to our grasp. This is truly beyond my wildest dreams, the chance to explore new worlds, new potential homes. But this is a moment when our eyes cannot be turned to the heavens. This is a moment when all eyes of the universe are on us. And I wish I could say to you today that it is just one easily fixable issue. But the truth is, it is another pandemic of a different sort that we are dealing with. One that has infected our political, economic, medical, educational, and social systems. A pandemic that infects the foundation and heart of our nation. And as I have been reading and learning about everything, I know that this is a complex issue. But there are two words that keep coming to my mind. Human dignity. While by definition this is something that each individual has, something which gives us the strength to stand alone, I see it as what ties us together, an invisible thread that wraps around each heart. It's what reminds us to laugh, it's what forces us to see, it's what teaches us to be courageous, and it's what allows us to love. In so many ways, MA has been a place of safety. We have had teachers who supported and encouraged us, peers who have challenged and befriended us, and a community that has protected and cared for each of us. At MA, we have learned to always honor and respect the dignity of others. We should not be comfortable right now. We should not think that our lives remain unaffected. This affects everyone. That being said, before we acknowledge the individuals of the class of 2020, I would like to acknowledge those whose lives have been taken as a result of the inequity in our nation and those who are not safe in our own country. They too were someone's daughter, son, mother, father, or friend. Please take a moment of silence with me. Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant, Eric Gardner, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland, Dion Johnson, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. Thank you. In truth, these names are only a small fraction of those whose lives were taken, and the lists of the names vastly outnumber those of the class of 2020. We are living in a time of change, And yes, it is frightening and disheartening, but it is also a time of incredible opportunity. We live in a world where voices are being raised. We live in a nation that will no longer tolerate the status quo. There is action, movement, and bonds being formed. Right now, we live in a world that is primed for no demanding change. It is times like these that we realize how much power each of us has. We need to hold on to the answer of the question Kevi has posed to us. We each have had our own challenges and our own struggles over these past 4 years. These have all shaped us and have produced the thoughtful, strong, and compassionate students that I am honored to be graduating with today. There is no one that I trust more with our future than the class of 2020. Thank you.